Before the baby, love felt easy. I was the woman people noticed, the kind of beauty that didn't have to ask for attention. And my husband loved showing me off. He used to look at me like I was his favorite view, like I was something he never wanted to lose. He'd say things like, "You don't even know how beautiful you are." And I believed him. We laughed more back then. We touched without thinking. We loved without fear. When we decided to have a baby, he held my hands and said, "I can't wait to see you as a mother. It'll make you even more beautiful." I held on to those words like a promise. Pregnancy wasn't the glowing fairy tale people talk about. My body grew heavy. My feet swelled. My sleep disappeared. Some days, I didn't even recognize myself. At first, he was gentle. He rubbed my back. He kissed my belly. But slowly, those moments became fewer. He stayed on his phone longer. He touched me less. And every time I noticed, I told myself I was over. After all, I was carrying his child. Love doesn't disappear because of that, right? Labor changed me forever. Pain I didn't know a human body could survive. Hours that felt like years. Fear, blood, tears. And then, they placed the baby on my chest. In that moment, nothing else mattered. My body did this. I thought I would feel proud forever. But no one prepared me for what came after. Weeks later, I stood in front of the mirror. Stretch marks traced my skin like scars. My stomach was softer. My eyes looked tired, older. I pulled my shirt down slowly. And for the first time in my life, I didn't like what I saw. I told myself it was temporary. That love would cover what confidence couldn't. I was wrong. He stopped touching me. Not all at once. Just, slowly. He turned away in bed. Stopped initiating intimacy. Stopped looking at me when I undressed. One night, I reached for him. He moved away, and said nothing. That silence hurt more than rejection. One evening, I finally asked him, "Do you still find me attractive?" He hesitated. That pause broke something inside me. Then he said, "You've changed. Not you're still beautiful. Not you gave me a child. Just, changed." I smiled, walked to the bathroom, locked the door, and cried quietly so the baby wouldn't hear. I stopped wearing clothes I loved. I hid under oversized shirts. I avoided mirrors. I compared myself to women online. Flat stomachs, glowing skin, smiling husbands. And I wondered, why does motherhood make women invisible, but turn men into heroes? Every stretch mark felt like a punishment. Every pound felt like proof I was no longer enough. One night, feeding the baby at 3 a.m., I saw my reflection in the dark window. Messy hair, slouched shoulders, a woman who looked like she disappeared, and I whispered, "I ruined everything." That was my lowest moment. Then something happened. My baby smiled at me, a real smile. And suddenly, I asked myself a different question. If my body is so ugly, how did it create something so perfect? That question changed me. I stopped chasing his desire. I started choosing myself, not to be sexy, not to be perfect, just to feel alive again. I stood straighter. I spoke louder. I stopped apologizing for existing. Slowly, I started liking myself again. Confidence does something powerful to a woman. One night, I noticed him staring. Not at my body. At my presence. At the woman who stopped begging to be loved. Eventually, he spoke. He admitted he was scared. Scared of change. Scared of responsibility. Scared of no longer being the center of my world. And for the first time, he apologized. He learned. He grew. He began loving me loudly again. Not despite my body, but because of what it survived. And I learned something too. I didn't lose my beauty giving birth. I discovered my strength. My body didn't fail me. It told a story. And if someone can't love the body that created life, that shame was never mine to carry. This is for every woman who forgot how powerful she is. If this story touched you, share it with a woman who needs to hear it. Like and subscribe to this channel for more interesting stories.